Get ready to read. The all-new Ford 2021 Toxic Masculinity is 5,000 pounds of raw, untamed power. Whether it's climbing the steepest hill or running down an escaped criminal. And ladies, engage the all-new Karen Drive and let your inner bitch scream. The all-new 2021 Ford Toxic Masculinity with Karen Drive. Have you driven a Ford lately? Well, have you? Glue. Glue comes in all forms, shapes, and sizes. For centuries, it's had 1,000,001 uses. Unless you're an idiot who decides to glue his lips or other body parts together.
I glued my balls to my butthole again.
Whoa, that's a sticky situation.
Oh my god, what did I do?
And now, that'll have to be amputated. Now you have no lips or balls, and you'll have to drink through a straw or sit down to pee. Too bad. So remember, glue it, don't abuse it. This has been a public service announcement paid for by the committee to stop people from gluing their lips or other body parts together. Glue is not for use by actual gorillas or chimpanzees. And humans, don't put it in your f***ing hair.
Hey, wait a minute!
How to spot an SJW. SJWs, or social justice warriors, are everywhere these days. As such, it might be easy to confuse them with punk rockers. In this instructional video, we will provide you with easy-to-follow tips on how to identify SJWs in your community. So, you might be asking, how will I know what to look for? If you suspect you've encountered one, here are some easy-to-follow simple rules. If they have dyed hair, glasses, a laid-back attitude, and a Ramones t-shirt, then you have a punk rocker. But if they have blue hair, duck lips, thick glasses, uptight attitude, a t-shirt that reads "Meat is Murder" and bangs, and if they think by rioting in the name of every big box store and big tech corporation in America is punk rock, well, they're a wokier-than-thou social justice warrior, fighting for whatever the people at Brand Corporation say. If they're screaming about representation and are white with blonde hair, then you've got an SJW or social justice warrior. If they say, "I love The Last Jedi's diversity," then you've probably got an employee of the Lucasfilm Story Group. If they're on Twitter more hours than they sleep per day, then you've got a social justice warrior. And finally, if someone is dressed like a lumberjack but lives 100 miles from the nearest tree, then chances are you have a writer for the latest Marvel comic, if there's still a thing by the time this video is out. Remember, nobody likes social justice warriors. Now, with these simple tips, you can help identify and avoid social justice warriors in your community.
And I need you both to know I'll carry it everywhere I go.
This is the power of math, people!
Whoa, I think I just figured something out, Beavis. This sucks.
Yeah, me.
Sheer fucking hubris.
This sucks more than anything that has ever sucked before.
The blast shield is the blast shield. And it comes down and it goes up. Blast shield!
And you suck.
Mystic, mystic, back, mystic, mystic, back, mystic back. It's in the name.
And the dance mix version.
It's all over the floor.
Oh!
I don't have negative energies. I have
Alright, enough of the dance mix.
And
The
this
other one's
unicorn
better.
is gonna love
Shut up, Brie. Nobody cares about your fucking negative energy. So, hello. Also, I got a point. Oh, so I'm gonna probably do my hair this week. Now I'm starting to notice it. So if you're just here to bitch and complain and troll, I don't care. I really don't care. I don't have time for it. Nobody does. You're just gonna get your ass banned. I'm not gonna fucking argue with you. I'm not gonna get into one of these battles of imagine it. I don't care. I don't care. Life's too fucking old and I could be playing Terraria right now. So, if people just want to watch me play Terraria, I'm more than happy to oblige. I got a queen slime spawner and I've never had a queen slime spawner. So, I would like to at some point fight that boss sometime ever or you know, maybe craft the Zenith. Instead of arguing with a bunch of trolls, when my job is mostly to entertain and mock and laugh at stupid shit like rocks. Because let's face it, if we're in this generation where people think, well, I'll get into it. Ghost 620, the 420 super chat. Thank you so much. I don't know if I have my super chat stuff up. I don't know if I do. I think I don't actually. I think I don't. Oh, cancel me. I don't have my alerts up. Oh, I don't. Here, we'll replay it. We'll replay. I have decided. Is this better? We're just going with the visuals. We're just going to go with the visuals because the audio clips are loud when I'm trying to edit. Is this good? Do you guys like that? Is that okay with just the visual? Because I think the audio, like, unless it's like a special occasion, then we can go with like some of the super audio ones. Is that okay? Is that okay? I hope. It's fine. I love your content. Oh, thank you. Oh, man. They're not trolls anymore. Call them rocks. Well, they certainly are entertained by one. And I'm going to get into that. I got a rant coming about this whole thing because it's just, they're using this as a way to, I gotta formulate the words. Anywho, we got our smoothie. It's got mango in it. It's 420. John Sings is, thank you so much for the Canadian super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Have you heard of the new super straight gay bi meme? You know, I did a video on that yesterday. I don't know if I am confident enough that I won't get attacked by the hate mobs for uploading it. That's the thing. I recorded it yesterday and I was kind of in a pissy mood yesterday. So I didn't really do a whole lot other than like one video, and I played Terraria all yesterday. So I think just because of all that, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't want to come off as just being so annoyed with the world so much, but yeah. I mean, I'll have to look at it. I'll maybe send it to Rob, see if he wants to edit it for me, see if there's anything I can say that'll get me completely banned or canceled. That's the thing. I don't know. We're kind of to the day and age where I'm self-censoring and I don't like that. I don't like having to self-censor. I like to just be able to speak whatever I want to say and not worry about repercussion from a bunch of people who are so pathetic. They think rocks are a viable form of characters in Star Wars, right? These are the people we're catering to. These are the people who this is catering to, so... So that's where we're at. I've been rocking out to some AC/DC while I cook, Siege says. So when I cook, I'm either streaming it or I'm listening to like whatever podcast that I missed. That's what I usually am doing. What did I make yesterday? I can't remember. Oh, I didn't actually cook anything. I just warmed some stuff up. Because I was editing something. I think I edited that video. I don't even remember what I did yesterday. What did I do? I recorded like 2 videos? 3 videos? Oh, no, we recorded 2 videos. No, I recorded 3. Only 2 of them went up. That's right. Only 2 of them went up. No cancel Mecha. Oh, they will. They'll come for me sooner or later. They'll come for me soon enough. You know they will, too. That's what always happens. Also, they're coming for the Powerpuff Girls. I guess I gotta make a video on the fucking Powerpuff Girls, even though I never watched the goddamn show. I'm supposed to be offended by the fact that they can't do any better than... Yet another race. Guess what? They're race swapping the Powerpuff Girl. You wanna get in? Let's get into that. Let me see if I've got that story. Which one was which? Which one was the red-haired Powerpuff Girl? Rob, do you have any stories on that? Because I just have this. I'm gonna send you this on DM. Can you find me an article linking to this so we know which one they've decided to swap? So you got Meghan Markle as one of them, as a Powerpuff Girl, because I guess she needs work now. Blossom, I don't know which one who's playing Blossom. I don't know any of these girls from A Hole in the Ground, so. Oh, you want to see it? You probably want to see it. Here, let's pull it up on screen. Oh, this is going to be great. This is so pathetic and stupid. Like, I don't understand why this is good enough all of a sudden. Like, why this is good enough. Oh, Roger Haynes, thank you so much, Canadian super sticker with the thumbs up. Thank you, I appreciate it. I was gonna do this thumb, and then I realized I think I slammed this thumb in something. I think I shut it in a drawer the other night because it feels like it's got an owie. So I don't know. Oh. South Park better watch its back. Oh, South Park wants to be canceled so they can go off and do a movie and get their EGOT. I think that's what they want. They need their Oscar. They didn't get an Oscar last time, and they should have. They probably should have. They should have for Uncle Fucker instead of, what was the one that got nominated? I can't remember. What was the one that got nominated? It was Blame Canada. Like, Blame Canada was a perfectly fine, acceptable song, but Uncle Fucker was the good one. Oh, and thank you so much, No 595 Streamlabs. The cancel mob will eventually leave Twitter because it was made by a white dude, and using Twitter obviously perpetuates here. Oh, I lost half of it. Perpetuates all the Macy-isms imaginable, right? You know that you're not wrong. You're not wrong. They will have to leave Twitter because it was made by an old white dude, quote unquote, and we know how much they hate those and are so triggered by those. Oh, and thank you so much, Kit Kat, for the super sticker. I appreciate it. It's a kitty. Oh, it's a kitty. I've been watching kitties. Oh, and thank you so much, Buttcrack Studios Canadian Super Chat. I will slay the trolls for you, Becca. Well, thank you. I do enjoy a good slaughter myself every now and then. I do enjoy picking up the riding crop and just stabbing them through the brainstem, figuratively, not literally, of course. By slapping them down with my impending, is that the word? Impeccable witch. And where is my riding crop? Now I gotta find it. Oh, it's way the crap. I'm using the shitty chair. So I'm on the crappier chair. We're on the crappier chair that doesn't. So this is the chair that doesn't have the high back. This is just some cheapo $20 Walmart chair that I got for my ex to set up his computer at my mom's house. And that's how long it's been kicking around here, because this is the only chair that I have that doesn't have arms. So this is good for like a secondary chair for like guitar. So it doesn't have any arms, so I'm not bonking the side of the guitar. And it's just a cheap little, and it's tiny. It doesn't take up any space. It's very light, so I just kind of keep it around. Even though the cushion has long, like I removed that cushion. When we had cats, and he's got the cats now. So when we had cats, they would. What is this phone number? I don't care. I'm getting a phone call. Call me later. I don't care. My mother's calling me. Of course, she's calling me right now. Anywho, so speak of the devil, right? So when we had cats, the cats would sit on this chair, and that little foam cushion just gets cat hair all over it. So it's just a foam cushion with a little cover. So this chair doesn't even have a lining on it anymore. It's a shitty chair. It's a really crappy one. I've got like the throne one back behind me. I really like the throne one. Also, for some reason, my hair, I was going to dye it today, and then I'm like, nah, I'll just stream. Because I didn't do shit yesterday. So I need to cover the root. I'm noticing them. I know nobody else cares. Nobody's noticing them. They just see, you're an SJW. You have bright red hair. No, I don't. It's less boring. It's less boring than looking like everybody else, isn't it? It's less boring. I just wish the SJWs would stop appropriating the look. Does my mom watch my videos? No, but she watches Salty Cracker. She watches them, and I'm like, they made a video about me. She can't remember my username, I think, is most the problem. Is the chair still heating your butt? Well, no, it's got like, okay, it's not a warm-up chair. Okay, so here, I'll show it to you. It's a really crappy one. Oh, I guess it has little vents on there. It's not vents. I thought it had vents in it, because it had it in the back. So, this is pretty much what I peeled off. That's what it had on it before. And then I've got my ghost jacket thrown over the side because I like my ghost. So this is like my actual jacket that I wear. This is the one it's actually my actual winter jacket that I wear. And I want the red one too. There's one that's got like the red back instead of the white back. And now that I'm getting up and knocking everything out from under my desk, they copy my, we should sue them all and let God sort them out, right? Is that what the thing is? All right, let's see if Rob got back to me with the dark-haired one. Let's see. They're race-swapping Buttercup, the dark-haired one. Which one? The dark-haired one. Okay, so, yeah, but why is there's still a dark-haired one now? Apparently. I guess they did race-swap it. So they changed the redhead for a brunette, and then they've got a blondie. I don't know. I don't even care. As someone who lives in London, I'm happy for the British. They've got rid of Harry, but now my own country has got him and his awful wife drowning in money and self-pity. Oh, Harry and what's her name? Megan. I was watching that and I'm like, how fucking entitled are you to think that your in-laws aren't going to have some sort... Like, guess what? Guess what, lady? That happens to everybody who marries into a family that's way out of their class. Like if you're like a white trash sort of person and you marry a hoity-toity uppity sort of family, yeah, that's going to happen to you. That's going to happen. Like that's why you kind of have to marry within your own class. So that was pretty much. Oh, imagine thinking that the country you're moving to has a different national anthem that you're, not supposed to know before you marry the prince, before you marry the prince of another. Like, if you're dating the royalty from another country, right? If you find yourself, here's some advice. If you find yourself dating royalty from another country, first off, make sure that his family wasn't built on a bunch of people who married their own cousins to keep their bloodline pure. That might be a little indication that the family might be a little racist. Same thing with, look up his grandfather's legendary gaffes about racist comments. That might be your second clue. It might be your second clue that they're a little Istophobe. And the fact that you are so entitled, you think it's your duty to change a royal ruling family, a family who owns pretty much most of the planet, probably. What, about a third of the planet? I'm not defending the royals, of course, but I kind of would understand what I was getting into, especially if you're marrying the son of some woman who had it so difficult being married to Prince Charles. She decided to divorce him in a very public and embarrassing manner, and was probably had her in-laws a little, how do I say it? I can't allege anything. But let's just say I'm pretty sure they were not as upset as the rest of the world was when she passed. Let's just put it that way. And yeah, who's marrying a prince? Nobody. Oh, today is Commonwealth Day. No, small correction here, except for a couple of locations. Inheritance and their private collection. The royal stuff is state-owned and lended to the family. Oh, okay. Well, and then, like, the Spencers had money anyway. So Prince Harry getting cut off from the Windsor money isn't going to matter because the Spencers are fucking loaded anyway. They were fucking loaded anyway. So his family already had money. So they didn't, like she made... I can't imagine. Like, she just comes off as so arrogant and entitled, doesn't she? And I hate that. Like, I don't want to dislike the woman. I've never heard of her, but in this interview, she just comes off as so arrogant and entitled. Oh, they never gave me any classes on how to cross my legs or... Yeah, because you're supposed to kind of know these things when that's they wouldn't expect him to marry a commoner. That's why if you were actual, I don't know, if you came from an established family in the UK, you would have had these lessons, you would have had etiquette classes, you would have known the national anthem, you would have known these things. Yeah, imagine having a money bin like Scrooge McDuck and whining about oppression. That's another thing. She's using him to further her standing in Hollywood. We don't want her in Hollywood. We don't want her just because you're part of this little wokey woke mob. Like, if the answer to the woke mob is the British royal family, then God save the Queen and let her strike down this racist nonsense, right? This woke shit. Mecha's marrying Prince Mead. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh, Lord. Who, Rob? Rob won't ask anybody to marry him. Right. Yeah, Rob's like one DM away from being replaced by a skater boy. It's okay. It's a cute one. Anywho. If you want lessons, hire an instructor. Exactly. Especially with that type of wealth and influence, especially if you're an actress, you know. I think they just expect people to have that. Why would you have that provided to you? Why would you? I mean, Kate Winslet fucking stalked what's the other one's name? William. She stalked William across. She followed him to Africa. Kate Winslet followed him to Africa. Followed him to college. So she stalked him by choosing his exact classes in college, knowing exactly, like she studied him. She knew exactly what type of classes he was going to have to take. So she knew which ones to be in, where to be. She followed him to Africa during a gap year. on charity work. She followed him there. That's something I would have done when I was 12 years old and followed a cute boy playing guitar to a freaking weightlifting class because I wanted to look at him lift weights, okay? Because I did that. She's an actress, so act like she's a princess, right? Oh, Lord. Kate Winslet, on the other hand, like maybe they expected you to know because Kate knew. I mean, she's another commoner. To be fair, she's a social climbing commoner where her family got wealthy off of like little party favors and shit. So I know way too much about Kate Winslet now that I'm thinking. I think I watched one documentary. Some of why I watch you. You sleep levels of crazy. Oh, me. Mecha royalty has boats, planes, trains, and lands. That's true. But still, they own like everything. I can see Rob at his wedding yelling at the bride saying her vows, having difficulty reading it, and Rob yelling, "Proofread your shit," right? Lord Famine says, "Hey, Mecha, hello." So that's me complaining about that. Now I guess I gotta complain about the fucking Powerpuff Girls. So did they race swap the brunette then? But then they just cast another brunette. So why would you do that? Unless the one girl's gonna dye her hair red. I guess the blonde probably isn't. There's an expose documentary on Kate Winslet. No, it wasn't a documentary. It was just... Oh, I'm sure it was just whenever... Here, I'm gonna fix my makeup here. I'm shiny. No, so... There was when they were doing the whole royal family, like the royal wedding stuff, they would just, on BBC America, they would just air documentaries all day or specials or behind the scenes stuff all day about these two. Oh, I gotta snap myself into existence, don't I? Oh, and here we go with Powerpuff Girls now. Hello, everyone. I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate harpy. Yes, I'm saying the wrong name in chat. We were talking about Kate Middleton, not Winslet. That's right. Did I say Winslet instead of Middleton? I probably did. Which is probably more interesting and fascinating of a discussion. Which is why you need to click all your bells and notifications for when I go live, because you get all the stuff that we're talking about off camera that doesn't turn into videos, like Super Straight and, you know, and Meghan and Harry and everything else you might want to hear my opinions on. But no, we're talking about Powerpuff Girls today. Oh, you see me licking the finger. We're gonna snap them in. Yes, they swap a Rooney the power. Of course, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? That's the only thing they can do nowadays. And of course, when I first looked at this, being somebody who doesn't really know anything about the Powerpuff Girls other than they got a monkey called Mojo Jojo who's cute, who's a genius and adorable. And I like Mojo Jojo. I like saying Mojo Jojo. And I loved that little clip where he was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style game. I loved that. Why didn't I watch the Powerpuff Girls? They had Gary Owens as the announcer, for crying out loud. I have the Laughing box set right there. I don't know what I'm on about. Powerpuff Girls, yeah, they're race swapping. Of course they are. This is why, because she looks like Meghan Markle. That's why we were talking about Meghan. Because this one girl, so is she going to be the redhead? Chloe Bennett, Dove Cameron, and Yana Peralt have been cast as Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup in the CW's live-action Powerpuff Girls series, which is going to be terrible. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be a great train wreck of a show because it's about a bunch of mopey millennials or 20-somethings who have wasted their youth being superheroes, and now they're all whiny, emo, and resentful, so they're going to sit around and talk about how oppressed they are. Oh, it's going to be great to mock, isn't this? Because they're out of ideas. They can't bring anything. I mean, Star Wars is so pathetic. They've got a literal rock. And we're going to talk about that too. Oh, it's so fun to mock the rock. Mock the rock. Don't mock the rock. Wow. Now I'm going off on a Residence song that I could totally parody and transform. I think it's off of their 4th album. Anywho, I think it's off of Fingerprints. Oh, is that the name of that? We're on tangents. We're on total tangents today. The Powerpuff Girls. Well, we have an actual Variety article about who's playing who. So I guess they swapped out the brunette. They swapped out a brunette for the little swap-rooney. Now, this is the Variety article. The pilot, the CW, cast Chloe Bennett, Dove Cameron, and Yana Peralt. All right. So they're young. I've never seen these girls before. Are they talented? Are they good? Are these good actresses? I know, originality, please. That's the whole issue with this, isn't it? They're doing little things like, so what they do, they give you a tweet of, oh, here, look, we're race swapping one of them, I guess, as the thing that somebody sent me. Even though this tweet doesn't say it, that's what they said. And I'm like, okay, so that's, I guess, their marketing tactic. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to use. Because nobody cares about the Powerpuff Girls coming in as a live-action thing. I mean, have something original. Didn't they bring it back recently? And it was full of, what, woke garbage and voice acting? I don't even remember. Yes, and Geode slept his way into Star Wars, didn't he? He slept his way onto that ship. The ship is called, what, Vessel? The ship is named Ship. The pilot is named Pilot. And Star Wars is not original, and neither is the Powerpuff Girls anymore. Oh. The live-action Powerpuff Girls pilot, the CW has found its 3 leads, yada yada, who cares? The Powerpuff Girls live-action series was first announced as being in development back in August, and we mocked it then. Based on the Cartoon Network series that I did not watch by Craig McCracken, and the new series sees the pint-sized superheroes as disillusioned 20-somethings who resent having lost their childhood to crime fighting. See, I told you. That's why I was mocking it. Oh, there were a bunch of resentful mopey. So this is basically the spoiled brat sort of show, isn't it? This is a show for spoiled entitled brats. This is a show for like the child actors who get entitled and end up on drugs and stuff when they're 15 because they lost their childhood to the studios. That's what this reminds me of. I don't know if I can relate. I don't know if this is going to speak to the audience. How am I going to see myself on screen and any of these characters when I did not go through any of these? Am I reading too much into it? Because it's all about that until it's not, right? Mr. Roboto, the Powerpuff Girls have a race. I guess. I don't know. And thank you so much, Mr. Roboto. Bennett has been cast as Blossom, Cameron has been cast as Bubbles, and Peralt has been cast as Buttercup. So which is which now? Which is which? Because under first glance, if you don't know anything about anything, you just assume, okay, so they've replaced another ginger with a woman of color, which I guess wasn't the case. So is this girl going to be the ginger now? Because I'm pretty sure the super duper, and they choose these pictures too. They choose these pictures. Like, this looks like Amanda Seyfried. Instead of, I guess she's supposed to be the blonde one, and she's supposed to be she's supposed to be this one. The dark-haired one is her. And now the middle one is Meghan Markle here. Right? Because then you look at this picture and they look completely different. They always do this too. They do this just to think that, oh, they're gonna and they're gonna complain, and then we can call them all a bunch of isophobes and get an extra week, an extra cycle, an extra news cycle, isn't it? That's what it really feels like. It feels like they do this just so they get an extra news cycle when they run the articles next week about how everybody's like reeing and complaining. And to be perfectly honest, I don't care anymore. I really don't. If you're going to give me something that I'm supposed to give a fuck about, Stop playing in old franchises and properties. Stop playing like Resident Alien is the best thing that's out right now. It is an entirely original property. It has a few actors I recognize here and there from things. Once in a blue moon, they brought in Linda Hamilton from Terminator. They brought in her. They brought in Sarah Connor in this as a general, and she's like actually really cool. So they have Alan Tudyk from Firefly, and he was K2SO. It is such a better show than this modern day bullshit, and it got buried. I didn't even know about it. Nobody told me. Nobody said, because we're so tired of this type of shit that I turn off the TV entirely, and I talk about TV and watch it for a living on YouTube. And I turn the damn thing off because I'm so tired of hearing about this and a reboot and a remake. And CW is terrible for this too. You've got the CW remake and reboots just off the top of my head. You got Kung Fu, which they also, Kung Fu, the legend, the old David Carradine one. They also swapped out that one. They, the Doogie Howser one, which they also race swapped. Who else? Who else is another one that they brought in? Riverdale. I'm sure I don't even want to know what they did. I actually read Archie comics. Don't want to know what they did there. The Lost Boys, it's all girls. It's all girls now, and it's the Frog Sisters. I think they had to reshoot that pilot. It was so bad. And The Lost Boys is like my favorite movie of all time ever. So you have all these uninspired, unoriginal sort of properties, and then we miss out on the good stuff because you guys are too busy. This is all the trolls, right? This is the trolls making noise. We gotta stop rewarding this shit. We gotta stop. Like seriously, why are we even? I don't know what the solution is, because then I hurt myself by not making a video on it. But I think if like everybody just collectively doesn't talk about this, doesn't tweet about this, any of these, every time, then maybe after a few years we'll get kind of the algorithm to refresh itself. But in the meantime, what do we do? In the meantime, you still have people who are working and making a living off of these shows as well. You have people you have your production crew, you have your grips, you have all, I don't have all the answers to how we can fix this, but somewhere we gotta stop allowing the Twitter impressions and the clicks and the algorithms controlling everything. We gotta stop feeding into that. It's all this is. We're just feeding the trolls by talking about these things, and I don't know how to stop right now. I really, really don't. I don't know how to just, like if I make a video on Resident Alien, right, which like I said, I really, really love. If I make a video on Resident Alien, people don't watch it because they know I'm just going to praise it. They know I'm just going to, because I guess they get an outlet from people like me railing on things or whatever. So if I just make a video on the things I like and I'm praising, then we kind of get tired of that too. We kind of get into this culture of, can you stop liking everything? Can we just rail on something bad for a change? And that's how The Last Jedi happened. So I don't know if there is a way to fix all of this stuff, but we got to start demanding better from these companies. We got to start who the hell cares about a Powerpuff Girls show, right? No, really. Like, who the hell cares that they're going to have their powers, and I get it that we all need, this is why I talk about it. We need the escapism from time to time. We need to turn off the world every now and then. We need to turn off the noise. And every single time I see one of these shows, these reboots, rehashes, redos, swapperoonies, every single one of them is like a troll job. It's just a troll poking you in the back of the head, or a baby kicking, or a kid kicking you in the back of the seat on the plane, or a kid next to you crying. Every single one of these, and you can only tune out so many before you have to start saying, enough, I will mock you relentlessly, and this is what we do with Batwoman, isn't it? We mock it relentlessly because it is just cringe. It is this whole generation of people who never grew up with anything good, and so they can't fathom why we're laughing at something like a rock on Star Wars, why we're laughing at Geo. Like, we're not upset with the fact that there's a character called Geode that's a literal rock on Star Wars. No, we're upset with this generation of people who honestly think that's good enough for a character on Star Wars. Do you not understand that you're done advancing as a society? We have de-evolved. We have completely collapsed in on ourselves. We're about one generation away from watering our plants with Gatorade. We're here. We're here. This is it. This is idiocracy. It's right now happening right in front of our faces. This is where we're at in life because we're accepting this crap. Nobody's challenging anything. Everything is Twitter battles and imagine being, and that's how I titled this goddamn stream too. Imagine being so triggered by the fact that people are mocking a rock in Star Wars. Like, seriously, a Star Wars character shouldn't just be a rock. All right, we deserve better as a society, and these people can't see the bigger picture here. This is the downfall of society. We used to create art and literature and beauty. We used to create pictures that looked gorgeous, that looked like things. We used to create, like, they painted the Sistine Chapel. He painted it on his back on a ladder. And it looks pretty, and it looks like the thing that he wants it to look like. And now we have a fucking rock, and we're accepting that as good enough for Star Wars. And these people don't understand that it's all related. It's all interconnected, and that is how we fail as a society. We have no more Renaissance. And it used to be we'd have a big plague come along and wipe out half of us. So we would shake the dead weight off of our back, off of the back of the planet. And we can't even do that right now. We can't. And Philip JY, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really, really appreciate it. A rock represents the writers and the target audience. Yeah. And the fact that, and I know this is supposed to be a Powerpuff Girls video, but we're talking about society in general, just the downfall of everything. And I'll put that on the picture, and I'll probably put the fucking rock on too. The fact that people get on Twitter just to rub it in. It's like you're rubbing in the downfall of society, thinking I'm upset about a goddamn fucking rock. You're just you're laughing. You're not even smart enough to be the guy fiddling as Rome burns. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. Because I always thought I'd be the person kind of fiddling as Rome burned, you know. I'd be sitting on the hillside watching it all burn in front of me and collapse. And I'm not as keen to think that I'm there anymore. I'm kind of the one I'm just mad at the people allowing the mobs with the pitchforks to burn the whole thing down. That's where I am. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you people? What the hell's wrong with this? What the hell's wrong with everybody allowing this? Why are we allowing the most childish, immature, hateful, hurtful people to have voices in society that we listen to? Why do we allow these people to be the ones who bully Gina Carano off social media and out of a job? I mean, she's still on social media, but she's out of a job. Why do we listen to these people? Why do we reward it? Why do we allow them to have any control over anything? Why do we allow them to be the judge, jury, executioner of the planet? Why are they the world police saying what we're allowed to do and think? Why are we rewarding the people who think that a rock is good enough, or that another reboot, remake, rehash of the same damn thing over and over again is going to progress and advance our society in any way, shape, or form? Really, really, why are we allowing these people to be the ones that we listen to? I'm tired of it. Yeah, political correctness has gone too far. But thank you guys so much for watching this rant. That's just all of it with these CW shows. You guys need to do better. You really do. You really do. I don't care who's playing it. I'm not upset they're removing a redhead. I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed that things that for a society that is so bent on thinking that they're so much better than everybody is now. They got to keep constantly going back and trying to fix everything that people actually liked. Maybe society was better then. Did you ever think of that? Maybe society was better then, or you'd stop trying to come in and glom onto the fame of, or dingleberry yourself onto the butthole of the stars that came before you. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. All this modern generation, these woke people who think they're so much better than everybody else, can't even produce anything on their own that people actually like. They have to constantly go to the things that were actually, accepted when society was actually kind of climbing. We hit the peak and now we're in the free fall. Now we're going and heading to the valley. And if we can bounce back up, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But these people who think that they're so perfect and moral and superior now certainly can't fucking create a goddamn original thing to save their lives. And it gets really, really old, and it gets very frustrating, and I get tired of having to constantly call out this woke bullshit or the remakes or because that's what they do. They just remake it to make it woke, or because that's what's going to happen. They're just going to be complaining about their ethnicities, or they're going to be complaining about how oppressed they are. And I'm sick of hearing it. I'm really sick of hearing it. Go fuck yourselves. I am going back to my live chat. Don't you guys go anywhere. I always like to give myself a couple of seconds so I don't cut myself off on that. Oh, all right, now, thank you guys so much for listening to me yell for 5 minutes. Now I gotta get something in my throat. Execute Order 68. Dynamite goes off in query. You'll get that rant. You'll get that. It's like, enough. CW literally means culturally woke. It's a great rant. It gets tiresome. Missed most of it. Seems like it was PC stupid again. So just another Tuesday. Yeah, it is. That's what it feels like. The tweet I just sent you is a perfect example of how the Boulder character was created in the High Republic. Yeah. This is why I love you. The way you do vids, Mecha. You tell it like it is and you have passion. I try. Well, there's stuff I just don't give a fuck about. But, you know, if it's something like... If it's something that actually affects the entire planet... That's the thing. It just feels like... What are you setting up? Oh, my phone's doing something behind my back and I don't know what it's doing. It just feels like... It feels like we're collapsing in on ourselves. It really does. When I become an actor, I'll do a lot of indie roles, Blaze Gottman says. Hey, do the roles you want to do. You know, do the roles that pay money. It's acting. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why I can't pretend to know all the answers to everything. I'm just yelling at a camera from my office here. Still 164 watching and only 140 likes. Well, yeah, we can get 20 more likes for that rant, just for the rant. I'll play here. Let me get all my next stories gathered. I don't know what my next story was. What was my next story? I don't know if I had one. I don't think I did. What was my next story? Well, let me find my next story while I play a clip here.
Coming soon, the romantic comedy breakup movie that you've all been waiting for. Harley Quinn, the Joker, in the movie that Birds of Prey director Kathy Yan didn't have the talent to make. Theirs was a romance that was hate at first sight. Trust me, no amount of therapy will ever help these two. Watch as they passively aggressively try to kill each other at every turn.
Come on, Puddin'. Do it!
Love truly means never having to say, I'm sorry. Don't miss Harley Quinn and the Joker in An Affair to Dismember, the romantic comedy that you deserve. Only on HBO Max. Living on fast food and fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches? Does the crew at Popeyes say the usual when you walk through the door? Does all that junk food take a toll on your bowl? Then you need Flaxios! Flaxios are made of 100% concentrated oat bran and flaxseed, 1,000 times stronger than your regular oatmeal. Because let's face it, you're not Elvis, so you shouldn't eat like him. Flaxios! You'll shit like a rock star. Available at a supermarket near you. Elvis has left the building.
Mic was off while I was sniffling here. Oh, Lord. When I watch Mecha's cooking stream, she's always got more likes than watchers. So what is this? I don't know. They're hiding. Well, they're hiding the streams anyway. They do anyway. So share the stream if you like my content, because they will hide it. They will bury it. Oh, Lord. Alright, where is... So what the hell is this? Having a queen as head of state is like having a pirate or mermaid or Ewok as head of state. Who wrote this? Irish Times writer. For what? What the hell is this? Is this political? Is this gonna get me canceled? This will get me canceled because it's some political thing that I don't understand, probably. I saw Ewok trending. So why is Ewok trending? That's backwards. Rob, why is Ewok trending? Go look it up for me. Cause yeah, I didn't have anything else. So Terraria. Do you guys want like a bonus hour of Terraria? I do need to edit that clip down though a little bit. Maybe I'll mail it to Rob to edit because I got to do High Council tonight anyway, and I have no videos that are up today, so. No idea. Unlike Ewoks, monarchs have been and still are real in many places. I'd rather have the queen than some woke puppet. Oh no, Cosmic. I can't finish that. But you know. Ewoks are cute at least, and they can fuck up an AT-AT. They can take out some stormtroopers. Alright. I don't want to read this. I don't think this has anything to do with anything. So that's this. I don't know why this is trending. The Irish Times. This seems a little political, like I don't understand. Oh, here we go. Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan again. And thank you so much, Kit Kat, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. My hero. It's a sticker. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Aw, it's a little thing. I don't get it. I don't want to form an opinion on something that might be a political or cultural or some country that I don't know anything about. So I would rather say, I don't know, but this is in the Irish Times. The union of two great houses, the Windsors and some actress chick from... Oh, and celebrities. And celebrities. Okay. About 72 hours ago. Apparently he said something offensive. He compared a woman to an Ewok. This is probably more than I want to get into. I thought it was going to be Star Wars related. Don't troll me like that. Adam Driver. Why is Adam Driver trending? For something we don't know. Lady Gaga. Who cares? He's so weird, isn't he? He's like what they're trying to pass off as like they know that they've got all ugly chick fans now for Star Wars. So they're trying to say, "Oh, here, we got to give somebody that you think you can get." So they have to pick cuz they can't pick like a Harrison Ford type anymore cuz that would be too intimidating to people who'd be intimidated and threatened by an attractive man. So they got to get an Adam Driver sort of I don't know. Just feels odd to me, and apparently Lady Gaga is skiing with him for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, Geode. Oh, Geode's stupid. From what I gathered, Woke Megan owns Harry. Oh, she interrupts him all the time. She doesn't let him speak. She doesn't let him talk. Like, Tall, dark, and nerdy. He's really not even that attractive. I gotta be careful when I actually showcase Twitter, because I do follow some porn stars. They've got me labeled as offensive or something. They got me labeled weird on Twitter. They got me labeled funny. So you can't even see my tweets anymore. I've noticed. So. Oh, they're making a movie about Gucci. Oh, great. Fire Geode. Anything else happening? I don't think there's anything else happening. Pierce Morgan is leaving Good Morning Britain. Good Morning Britain. Okay. I don't know why I'm supposed to care, but I'm sure it's very urgent and relevant. We're just getting all British news today. Comicbook.com has an article about CEOs. Ooh, this just came out.
Are mutants finally making their way to the MCU?
Are mutants finally making their way to the MCU? So you mean the X-Men? They don't call them X-Men anymore because Victoria Alonso doesn't understand that men was short for humans and it was not short just for men and women. because men is in both men and women. I have a label for you, Mecha. ... Smart. How's that? Well, the ... dots probably. Oh, Lord. Disney ruins everything they touch. Disney always does. All right, let's clip this. This might be a thing. They probably don't say anything, though. They probably don't actually answer. Let's line it up before we start recording it. Because that'll happen. All right. I gotta snap myself into existence, too. Ooh, Disney was asked about the firing of Gina Carano. I'm going to bet. They didn't actually say anything. Hello, everyone. I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate harpy. I don't even have to read the article to know that they probably danced around the issue, or they gave some, oh, well, we can't have offending people working here, despite the fact that, you know, they listen to the Twitter mob sometimes when it's convenient for them, and other times, like when we call them out for, you know, the whole Mulan Chinese, you know, bad people internment places, you know, those places, those camps where they do bad things to people they don't agree with. Oh, they don't listen to us for calling out Disney for that, you know, because we would just cancel Disney altogether if it were up to people like me. But I will profit off them instead by talking about an article. Now, I haven't read this article. I have not read it. It just dropped today about, what, 1 minute ago. Actually, not an hour ago, 3:37 p.m. Eastern Time. Disney CEO addresses question about the firing of Gina Carano from The Mandalorian. About 1 month ago, Lucasfilm announced that the actress Gina Carano would no longer appear in their hit Disney Plus series The Mandalorian. Yeah, they also got rid of Baby Yoda. They got rid of pretty much all the reasons to watch The Mandalorian, so there's really no reason to tune back into it. With later reports indicating that Cara Dune's character wouldn't be recast moving forward. The sudden firing of Carano was spurned by multiple... Can you proofread your... See, now this makes me look bad for people who are just listening to this later on in the day. For people who are just listening to the audio part, they don't understand that I am stumbling because they did not...
Proofread your shit!
Proofread their shit, and my button was delayed. They didn't proofread their shit. The sudden firing was spurned by multiple conversational social media posts by the actress. Backlash off, which led to the hashtag #FireGinaCarano trending online in the hours leading up to her firing. God, comicbook.com is terrible. Why are you so bad, comicbook.com? You're terrible. Since today marked the annual Disney shareholders meeting, anyone that owns a share in the company is given the chance to ask the CEO, Bob Chapek, with one person asking about this instance in particular. Was it Kiki Sparkles? I bet it was her. She seems like something she would do. These people need an editor, don't they? Oh, and thank you so much, Vincent Galapeu. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. And thank you so much for the super chat. I don't understand Geode in Star Wars, The High Republic. How can it move or walk? How can it talk or communicate with others? How can a rock could have any knowledge about navigation in space? I don't get it. I don't either. It doesn't have any signs of life. It doesn't move. You know, I guess it moves when people aren't looking. It's like a weeping angel. So they're not even original then. You know, I guess you just gotta not look at it and just turn your back to it, because every time you look at it, you're like, Geode, it's like, could you press that button there for me so we can actually fly into hyperspace? No, that's Geode. That's Geode in a nutshell. Only I moved my eyes more than he does. Let's see. One person asked about this instance in particular, phrasing their question in a totally normal way, implying that a new Disney... what is this? Phrasing their question in a totally normal way. It probably... implying that a new Disney blacklist exists at the company? No, they've always had a blacklist at the company. They do have a phrasing the question. What the fuck article is this? Is this like a child saying like, nuh-uh, this is what actually happened and neater. And you're a jerk. Who the fuck wrote this? Who the fuck? This is why we take these people out verbally. Spencer Perry, you need to be fired. You are bad at your job and you can't write. This article's trash. So's comicbook.com is owned by CBS. Why the hell are they simping for Disney? Why is CBS simping for Disney all of a sudden? Go 620, thank you so much for the super chat. Geode uses the farce, of course. I fucked up your joke, I'm sorry. Geode uses the farce, of course. Thank you so much, thank you. And we know the Loch Ness Monster doesn't need 350. Yeah, he does. Look at his Twitter and read his bio. Oh, we should do that. Who's Spencer Perry? I bet I'm blocked. Search Google for him. We will. Which one? Comicbook.com writer. The Spencer Perry. Which one? He looks like Ethan Van Sciver's son. He looks like Ethan Van Sciver's So the drawing that Ethan does of like your typical quote unquote soy boy, that's exactly what he looks like. You don't believe me? I can just bring him up. Let me pull it up. Soy sketch. Because, this is something I just happen to have a picture of here. Doesn't he look the same? So Ethan drew that, Uncle Ethan. And I mean, it's uncanny. Side-by-side comparison. That's just a side-by-side comparison. Only Ethan's is a little better. Oh, sometimes. Is this the right guy? Make sure we have the right one. Sometimes comic book enthusiast, football fanatic. I don't know if that's the right one. Does he work for comicbook.com? If he doesn't, I'm sorry if this is a different... Well, he's the Spencer Perry. Is that his Twitter? Now we gotta look. Now we have to look. What else have they written? Because sometimes you can click on their names and it'll give you their bio. Oh, that is him. That is him, isn't it? Is that him? I'm clicking his link. Oh no. About blank is blocked. Oh no. So this might not be him even. But it kind of looks like. Well, this guy reads comic books. So. I don't know. Oh, yeah, writer at comicbook.com. Okay, yes, it is him. It is him. All right, duh. I just had to read. I just had to keep going. Screw me for not reading. All right, where's the article? Where's our... Oh, did I lose the article? Oh, no. Oh, no. We lost it. Well, here it is. Spencer Perry, you made me lose the article. Shame on you. What's wrong with you? Spencer. Now, Spencer... I know you did that on purpose to make me look foolish for losing the article. I know you did it with your little psychic powers of soy. Get out of here, Spencer. Phrasing. They're totally normal in a totally normal way because he writes like a Mary Sue writer. He writes like Rachel Leichman. You write like a woman. Kit Kat donated $1.49 through Super Chat. Well, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it, Kit Kat. It's a unicorn. Thank you. Don't open the tentacle porn tab. I don't have one. I wouldn't. It would be girl on girl giggity. Thank you very much. Let's see. Chapek addressed the question and accusations of political partisanship, saying, I don't really see Disney as characterizing itself as a left-leaning or right-leaning, yet instead of standing for values that are universal, values of respect, values of decency, values of integrity, except when it comes to, the quote-unquote bad people camps in China that you thanked for letting you film there, except for, when you bend over to that stuff. China, who recently declared homosexuality as a mental illness. So do you really, are those the values? Are those the values that you're really, really respecting? Because we know you're hypocritical. We know that you don't practice what you preach. And we know that you do fire people like Gina Carano, but you leave people like Pedro Pascal working and employed. Even though he's posted far worse and actual anti-Semitic things. But no, you know and control. It's like that it's like they, when they use these hate mobs on social media, it is like they end up. Oh, and thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Joseph Beinowitz. Critical hits. Well, thank you. It is like they control their little Twitter mob. Yeah, I can't even say it. It's like they control their little Twitter mobs to specifically go after the people they want to let go. It's like that. It's like they have people who aren't part of their clique. So I don't see this as being true either. It seems like even if you are a non-political thing, you have a clique of people who can say and do whatever the fuck they want, and then you have a clique of people who are not in the clique, or the individuals, or the people who don't want to sit at the table with all you assholes because they'd rather sit there with a book and actually fucking learn something, or they'd rather sit there and not go around complaining about how oppressed everybody in the world is while they're drinking their fucking champagne and eating caviar or whatever. That might be more reasonable and logical. Because this just proves to me that you're controlling the little Twitter mobs. Because how many times have we called them out for the Chinese stuff, for the Mulan stuff? How many times have we gone on social media and we've tweeted just as many Twitter impressions as they have? We've done exactly the same thing that their little Twitter mobs have done, except maybe less offensive. We haven't actually called names, but we've certainly hashtagged fire Pedro Pascal, fire Kathleen Kennedy. So you're not actually listening to the hate mobs on Twitter. You're just conditioning. You're using them. You're probably starting them. That's what this sounds like to me, that they're starting these. So, J-Hand for the Streamlabs. J-Hand Streamlabs donation. Mecha, have you ever been slapped in the face by a rock before? No. And I don't want to. That would be very bad. To recap, the end of Carano's time in the galaxy far, far away came after, actually it didn't. So here we go again with more fake information in this news article. Yeah, it's not a news article. This is a propaganda piece. This is a hit piece. She did not conflate persons with conservative viewpoints in the she did not. She simply quoted and posted a picture exactly stating what happened then. It had no relevance of today. It had no mention of today. It had no political affiliation of today. And they decided to twist what she said, put words in the tweet that were not there, like the word conservative, which was not there at all. And the fact that you are using this wording in your article, phrasing your article in a way that does nothing but throw a little temper tantrum, that just does nothing but say, nuh-uh, because that's all this article is. It's a nuh-uh. Because don't try and destroy this woman with these little hit pieces when we can see exactly what she posted. We can still see that. You're so desperate and you're so flailing that you have to write these hit pieces so that the stupid people who believe this shit and don't actually do any research will just recite it. Because you value your low information, low IQ, low quality viewers and readers more than you do anybody with any individuality, more than you do anybody who can actually read a tweet on their own. You cater to these little hate mobs of dumbasses. And this is another thing that I was saying in my other video, which is going to be related, that we clipped from this, that these people will go out of their way. They will go out of their way to remake, rehash, re-scream And this is why society is collapsing. This is exactly it. This right here is exactly why society is collapsing, because we're listening and allowing people like this to be the voice we listen to. When in fact, Disney does far worse themselves than Gina Carano ever posted. Disney caters to far worse employees, far more toxic, far more vocal, far more abusive employees. I've had people that work for Disney and Lucasfilm write things about me. We've had them mock cancer patients and survivors. We've had them, they're the ones who go around drinking fanboy tears out of mugs. And these are the people who are supposed to be on the right side of history, who are supposed to be the good guys. Fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. Fuck everyone who looks like you. What's his name? Spencer. Fuck you and fuck Disney and comicbook.com at the same time. And why is comicbook.com simping for Disney? Why are you simping for Disney? You're supposed to be competing. You're supposed to be calling them out on their bullshit. You're not. What are you trying to do? Go and get a job and work for fucking Disney? Was this written for you? Did you even write your own fucking article? He probably wrote a little bit of it. That's why none of it's spelled correctly and none of it uses the right proper words. Oh, and these people make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year or $50,000 a year, depending on their publication, and they can't even fucking write. They are littered with typos. They read like a fucking 12-year-old schoolgirl taunting you. What the hell is wrong with these people? I'm so tired of this. And to recap, this is a propaganda bullshit article from some dumbass who doesn't fucking know how to read or write. Didn't actually read. Spencer, you didn't read her post, because if you did, you would have seen that she never wrote the word conservative, and that maybe if you guys didn't fucking do it, you wouldn't be so quick to identify that with what she was trying to say. Okay, you got it, Spencer. If that is indeed your real name. So we're tired of your bullshit. We're tired of your articles. We're tired of this stuff. I don't know why I go from normal to snapping in a second anymore today. I blame the sativa. I think it was sativa. It's I can't have sativa. We gotta have more indica in this stream. Anywho, I am going back to my live chat. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye! Told you I wasn't going anywhere. I didn't mean to play my end card either. I did it accidentally out of habit. My rants are epic. Oh, thank you. I want clickbait to end so much. That's all this is. It's just clickbait. This is just outrage clickbait shit. And it's ruining the fucking world. This is why we're not on the fucking moon right now. This is why I can't have a colony. I can't stream from the fucking moon right now. Because I wouldn't trust these people to be able to build something that wouldn't let all the fucking... Oh, we need fresh air. There's no atmosphere on the moon, you fucking asshole. Oh, but the CDC says we need fresh air. Dr. Fauci. I don't fucking care what he said. Oh, you don't need fresh air on the fucking moon, assholes. And that's what they'll do, too. That's what they'll do. We'll have a colony on Mars. We'll have a colony on the moon or something. And they'll want to have fresh air because they're fucking stupid. These people are just a bunch of dumbasses. Oh, and I'm tired of it. I get so tired of the stupid. Jordan picture on my mom said the CW cast a black woman to play Buttercup. Ah, yeah, I saw that. Where's Rob? She needs an anchor a bit. I do. Oh. Moonstream with mead. Hit the thumbs up if you like my rants. I've been ranting so much today. Also, we have a goal. We do have a goal, and I will take the bra off once we hit that goal. If we're there. Oh, we're only halfway. We're not even halfway there. Come on, keep going. 50 more bucks and we'll get the bra off. I haven't been able to take it off for a while, and I've been forgetting on the cooking streams, so. Stealthy Master, thank you so much for the super fire, you tell him. Well, thank you. I haven't been doing the jiggle cam. Is it good enough in the stream to do the jiggle cams? I think we're about an hour in, that's as much as they'll check. We haven't been doing them as much. Be as calm as a rock. I can see your anxiety, and Rob's kind of an anchor to deal with it. I think he causes more of it, because I think he infuriates me so much, because he could do so much more. It's like, I'm somebody who has to struggle to find something to say about all this shit, because a lot of it I don't care about. So you don't get video, like, if you get one video about one thing, like, if I do a video about, like, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't fucking care about it. You know I don't care about it. but I was like a slow news day and I wanted to find something to say, so it was probably like I can use the LGBT angle. I can use that, but a lot of the time I don't care. Oh Lord. What did I just join to? Well, sometimes we have the jiggle cam. Sometimes we do. For the titties. Hey, we're about halfway there now. Because we were at 44 earlier. It's not that. You just get done ranting and then you get insecure. I'm always insecure. I finally tuned my one guitar, though, but that's way the fuck behind me. Myth and Star Strider. Married with Children wasn't even one of my favorite shows, but the SJWs are making me like it more and more by trying to cancel it. The show wasn't even that good. It had its moments. I mean, you had your funny Al Bundy moments, and he stood up to what's her name. I didn't like how it showcased men not wanting sex anymore, though. I didn't like that because then that I think that kind of normalized the guys who don't want it, sort of thing. But you're a lady bard, awesome. Not so much, a little bit. I mean, I've got the dulcimer, but we got that more as a joke because there's a cool hippie guy in a crop circle that we were memeing. I don't know if this is in tune anymore. Nope. And then I hit the wrong note because I'm going guitar. It's different. The crop circle guy. You called his name 3 times. You said it. Where is he? Oh shit, where is he?
True international effort to pressure.
No one asked you, Mumbly Joe. Where is...
What are they? Why are they? What do they mean?
Yeah, so the dude stands in a field.
Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Secrets in the fields.
I'm surprised this isn't a meme. It is here. So yeah, I need to get that kind of dulcimer, but I've got this kind instead. Because this is like... No! There. I think that's the guy where he gets his stuff. Probably the dispensary in Boulder. Probably. That's what Boulder turned into, and a bunch of angry fucking SJWs. Ugh. It's like, I remember when the hippies in Boulder used to just smoke weed and have you sign petitions. Now everybody's fucking angry. I'm like, they legalized weed out here for a reason, so you'd be less fucking angry. Fuck off already. You guys are from the aliens, right? I see him playing a harpsichord in the middle of a circle. That would be hard to get a giant harpsichord out there, probably. Have you got another rant ready? If so, get to it. You're fine. Ouch! I don't know. What else do we have? I don't know what other stories. What else happened that I forgot about? Whether Integrity Farms will open for real? Well, the dispensary I go to is kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so. But they're good because they have like the rewards programs and they have like, yeah, they have all like the rewards and shit. Maybe Geode makes the crop circles. Ooh, when you're not looking, Geode will make the crop circles. Oh no. So we have the crop circle guys, the emoji. I think he's a marijuana advocate or something too. So. What we haven't been able to find. We were trying to find him on that because so my buddy Pete finds like the coolest, most obscure songs, we moved past the crop circles. We moved full circle into the anti-drug songs that were so fun and amazing. Have you guys heard the McGruff the Crime Dogs songs? Those are hilarious. Oh, thank you so much, Cyberplayer5, for the super chat. As you said, if we were on the moon now and someone said, I'm going out for some air, you could say, knock yourself out. QC from Total Recall, right? Where his eyes bug out. And, oh, that's all I remember of that one. And thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. We do have the jiggle. Sometime when I remember it, we do the jiggle cam. When I remember, I got to do my hair again this week, and I forgot to. I was going to do it today. I'm like, I'll just stream. Stream is easier. Disney Warhammer, I'm sure it did. How do you know that about Geode? I don't know. Somebody said that. I think Gary was. I don't know if that's real. I think I saw it on Twitter or something. I think I saw it, or Rob said it. Somebody probably said it. Get 10 punches on this card and get extra stoned. Well, they just give you like free weed or, a joint for cheap or free or whatever. Chris Lally, thank you so much for the super chat. Am an old get promised moon base by now? Am old get promised moon base by now this year? Instead we get idiots on Twitter. Right? And thank you so much. I'm reading wrong. I'm reading wrong. We're reading incorrectly. Aliens are real. The way her guy convinced me. I think he is. What we wanted was moon base. That's what we deserve. We deserve to be on the moon right now. We deserve to be exploring space and seeing what the fuck else is out there. Instead of the stupid petty bullshit of, oh, imagine being offended. Shut up. Just shut the fuck up. And that's why I put it in the thing, because what did I title this? Imagine thinking people are absolutely offended. Like, no, we're not upset. We're not triggered that it's a rock. We're tired. We're tired of this shit. We're laughing at it, and I think this is the downfall of humanity. I mean, you will never have anything as good as Star Wars ever again if we're thinking that a rock is good enough. Like, imagine if George Lucas had said, hey, I'm just gonna have a rock. Oh no, what happens when Geode meets Therm Scissor Punch? Will it become a rock lobster? Did anybody make that joke yet? Oh no. I just thought about Therm Scissor Punch. What we got? I'm offended by the Amazon logo. Who the fuck sees Hitler in the Amazon logo? If you see Hitler in the Amazon logo, you are Hitler. You're literally Hitler if you see him in the fucking Amazon logo. What the hell's wrong with you? What the hell's wrong with these people? If they see everything, and the same thing with this fucking bullshit article. I'm gonna tweet at this guy. I should tweet at this asshole. I'm gonna tweet at this asshole. And I'm gonna give him Gina's tweet. Gina Carano's tweet. Actually, I'm going to retweet it and flag it. Quote tweet, I'm going to dot it at, what's his name? Spencer Perry. The Spencer Perry has lied about what Gina's post says. No, I'm tweeting it here. I'm tattling. We have to call these people out. How do you do a fact check? Did it unfollow me from Gina? It might have unfollowed. Why did it unfollow me? That's bullshit. About what? Where's the fact checks? Twitter safety. Please fact check. That's false information. Here's her post. What was her Instagram post? That's what I'm looking up. I should probably, but she's done nudes on here, huh? So I probably shouldn't have her pictures up because I don't have my nude filter. Oh yeah, there she is. There she is. Good thing I turned off my camera. What did Gina Carano actually say? Well, I just want the image. Yeah, I just want the image. Here we go. Copy. And we're gonna tweet it. Here's her post. Below. Pedro Pascal's actually the one who made anti-Semitic comments. Fuck them. We're gonna start calling them out. Here's her post. Compared to what Pedro Pascal said, that actually was. How do you spell anti-Semitic? I don't know. There you go. Fuck it. We're gonna call them out on their bullshit. Twitter safety. Twitter. Fact check it. It's fake. This news is fake. Sorry, that's what you gotta do. You gotta start calling these people out and stating, no, you're saying she said this and she didn't. And she didn't. Here's her post. We've been doing that for years now. We gotta do these like every fucking time. Every fucking time. Anti-Semitic. I spelled it wrong. Oh well. I can't spell. I never said I could spell either. But then again, I'm also not writing for comicbook.com. Rob, read that article. You want to read that article? You want to get on and read that article? What are you doing, Rob? Are we doing a Mead stream? Are we doing, I don't know if we're doing a Mead stream in like an hour here. Sometimes we do. Rob, if you want to get on voice and yell about it. Mecha's revenge. I'm trying to. We're trying to get revenge on him. You reach like similar emotional conclusions too much in sync with me. What do you mean emotional conclusions? We gotta fight to save the nerd world. We gotta kick these assholes out. It's like we gotta start gatekeeping these motherfuckers out of our nerd shit. Like, you know, the nerd stuff was where I went to escape the politics ball. Because, let's face it, you know, the world is filled with a bunch of idiots who would be following a gourd right now. We're seeing society collapse in real time right in front of our faces. We're seeing society turn into, we're seeing a new religion formed in front of us that is stupid. Is what it is. A religion is stupid is what this is. Oh, all right. I'm loading up my Discord. Rob, you don't get on Discord. I don't know where you're at. Trying to follow the messenger. Not sure if we're doing Mead or what. Trying to follow the messenger. Well, get on here, and then if we see Mead, then you can tell me, because you'll see it before I do. Oh, it's a doggy! Oh, it's a doggy! No, I want to use my fingerprint, not the thumb. Alright. Here, get on the thing. Get on Discord. I have these people, period. I know, I'm so tired of them. Get on Discord. You're just not woke. That's why you think it's stupid. No, it is literally dumb. I mean, it's here. It is like look at this. Look at this. Look at how you look at this. This is proof right here that woke is stupid. This is proof right. This article. He can't. He has multiple grammatical errors, misspellings. Right here, he's lying flat out about what she posted. And if you actually look at what she posted right here, if you actually look at this image of what she posted. Now, she doesn't say anything about conservatives. She did not make any comparisons. She just tweeted a picture. She didn't state anything about... She's talking about the people in World War II. She's talking about the Jewish community, what happened to them. So... I'm not the stupid one. I'm not the dumbass. And also, Pedro Pascal's a dumb motherfucker who decided to put pictures of something from what? This wasn't even America. So which one is stupid here? I mean, I'm thinking that the one that's not even correct is dumber than the one that at least is correct. Sorry if I'm smarter than a dumb fucking woke person, but that's what it really boils down to. We're letting the dumbest motherfuckers on this planet rule everything because they don't know anything. You know, they think that they're so damn oppressed and whatever because they're ugly and unfuckable, and they have to put like a million little gender identities and pronouns and this and that in their fucking bios. Look at those cages. Well, that wasn't even in America. That was, and you know what? I don't fucking care. I'm not going to pretend to care about a bunch of kids in cages. I'm just not. I'm not going to pretend to. Hello. Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm here because I'm Robert Shlomo from Midnight After Dark, and I'm here because you asked me. You made me.
You want to be on mic or camera?
Hold on. Hold on a second. I want to check. Yeah, I'm trying to follow Andre and Tom in the freaking chat here. I'm like, I don't know what they don't even know what they're doing. So yeah. So okay, 95. Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
That's all right. It's all right. I think your mic is louder than mine now, so I can.
No. Okay.
All right. If you're on 95, I'll lower you a little bit there.
Okay. Good idea.
This way. That's you, sorta. Is that you?
People said, what happens if oh, look at that.
Like what?
Okay. Yeah. People asked, what happens if Geode meets Therm Scissor Punch? I'm like, isn't it obvious? Rock beats scissors.
No, Rock Lobster. Can you play
Rock
that?
Lobster. No, I can't play that. I never learned it.
I don't know it.
And an itchy ear.
Is that George Takei?
Oh my. Yes, good to be here.
So I'm calling that. Did you read that article?
No, I didn't.
Read that article. Read that article.
Hold on.
You'll probably have to read it on Meet anyway, but this guy is written like so. He's so fucking stupid. He's so, and he's running with this lie again. He writes it like he's a fucking Mary Sue writer. The wording is totally not leading in any way. Yeah, but you're actually flat out lying about what she said. Here's her post. She doesn't mention anything of the sort.
Where is it from?
From comicbook.com. I sent it to you on Twitter.
On the Twitter?
Yeah, I sent it to you on Twitter.
What is?
So I just get so annoyed at these little self-important, self-entitled journalists that don't understand shit.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Minutes ago, said get on Discord.
Yeah, I'll send it to you on Discord. The thing about this is that if you actually read the post, right? So they're offended based on what she didn't even say because they're realizing how guilty they actually fucking are. So they're like, "You're calling us out for what we're doing," and she really doesn't do anything of the sort.
Didn't come through on Discord. Whatever you try to send.
There, I didn't hit enter. That's my fault. I probably didn't hit enter on the last one either. Oopsie doodle. Oh well.
People are really upset that I didn't like the ending of WandaVision. I'm like, okay.
Exactly. Twatter is a tiny percentage of people, right? We have this tiny little percentage of people that these fucking studios listen to, which just proves that you know they're controlling it because they don't listen to the rest of us when we tweet out "Fire fucking Kathleen Kennedy." They don't listen to that. They're only listening to their little group. So you've proven that you're incorrect here anyway.
About 1 month ago, Lucasfilm announced actress Gina Carano would no longer appear in the hit Disney Plus series The Mandalorian, with later reports indicating that the Cara Dune character wouldn't be recast moving forward. The sudden quote-unquote firing of Gina Carano was spurned by my multiple controversial social media posts.
Mm-hmm.
What? What kind of wording is that?
I think he meant by instead of my, but he's
by
stupid.
Multiple spurred, not spurned, spurred. 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 When you spurn someone, you reject them. You were spurned by a former employer.
See, these people don't know what the hell they're doing. This is like my mother trying to write an article.
You can't word. By the actress, backlash off which led to the hashtag Fire Gene Carano trending online
fired.
In hours leading up to the firing. Since today marked the annual Disney shareholders meeting, what was this word? Came out. I'm bored by this already.
Right.
Since they rush,
Well, it's basically a bunch of fake and
all the shared
misinformation.
company is given a chance to ask a question of Bob Chapstick. With one person asking about the instance in particular, phrasing their question in a totally normal way, implying that a new Disney blacklist exists at the company. Chapek addressed the question and accusations of political partisanship, saying, "I don't really see Disney is characterizing itself as left-leaning or right-leaning." Yeah, right. Yet instead of standing for values that are universal, values of respect, values of decency, values of integrity.
What about the concentration camps?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they
values of
don't.
inclusion, and we seek to have content that we make reflective of rich diversity of the world which we live in, except when it comes to the Chinese. And I think that's a world we should live in harmony and peace. To recap, the end of Gina Carano's time.
It's just a bunch of
Galaxy
bullshit.
Far,
He's
Far
talking out
Away
of his ass.
Came after. He's talking out both ends of his mouth.
Yeah.
Came after Carano made a post conflating persons with conservative viewpoints in the modern era to Jews in the time. That's not true. Up to Nazi Germany. No, that's not true.
One of their values is money.
Unlike,
then maybe they should stop pissing off their fan base, because these little woke assholes don't even buy their shit. They really, really don't. They don't buy enough of it to care. Let's face it. None of these assholes are out jumping on board buying the High Republic because they want to read it. They're buying it, if they buy it at all, to spite us. The New York Times bestseller for the High Republic shit is because they convinced all of these stores to buy a shit ton of these books because they printed a shit ton of these books. And where are they going to end up? They're going to end up at the fucking discount outlet stores for $1 a book, right alongside the other bullshit garbage stuff that was overprinted that nobody wanted, or at Five Below, or at Big Lots, or at
that, or you have to, or you have to buy a certain number.
Yeah,
you have to buy a certain number of each book when they come out. Hold on. Unlike other statements she made, Carano deleted the post that day, but the damage was already done. That's true. An uncredited statement of Lucasfilm was released that evening, which read, Gina Carano, it's KK. Gina Carano is not currently employed by Lucasfilm, and there are no plans for her to be in the future. Nevertheless, her social media posts denigrating people based on their cultural and religious identities are abhorrent and unacceptable. She's not like my perfect Ray, is she?
No. I got my alert box. Oh no, because I got you on this one. Okay, I'm gonna move you.
Carano previously revealed that she learned of the firing and subsequent being dropped by her talent agency.
She didn't delete the post. Though,
on social media. Not to be outdone, though, the MMA fighter turned actress revealed she was developing a new project with far right.
You don't have to keep reading it. You were. Yeah, I was hoping you'd be a little more outraged that he's just lying and that he's.
He's bought
like
into he's bought into the narrative.
Well, and then he's writing like a 3-year-old. Like, we're listening to this person who can't even fucking write. Basically,
yeah, he's writing like this guy. Yeah, he's writing Spencer Perry. Oh, Spencer. Oh, his name is Spencer.
He looks just look at him. He looks just like Ethan's soy boy drawing. Did you miss that? We were making fun of him in the video clip.
Oh God, with the beard.
I'm probably
what are
gonna
you guys?
send you that to edit because I don't know if I'm gonna have time.
Oh my God. Oh God. What is with these guys and beards?
I don't know. They all look like that though, don't they?
That's it. Hold on. Let's look. Hold on. You want to know what one of my? I'm going to show everybody one of my favorite websites. Besides porn, this better not be porn. Hold on. Let me just close out the other tabs. Okay. Oh God.
And he writes like a 3-year-old. This fucking asshole.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah.
So you wrote this on purpose. Like your whole argument's out the window when you've got a misspelling and a typo and you're using the wrong word in your first paragraph.
Okay. See. All right. Check. You see the Global Shave Club. You know how much money I spend on this? Well, not as much as you think, but still.
You know,
but really, I take my depilatory activities very seriously, and so should you. Enough with the fucking beards. Seriously,
that's just lazy.
See, it's laziness. Yeah, you don't want to shave. It became a trend. Look, this is for this. Oh wow, the replica of the 1950s Gillette adjustable. That's on sale now. Ooh, that's good. It's a good price actually.
See, Rob's a weirdo.
See the 1959 Gillette Red Tips Super Speed Tribute. I take my depilatory activities very seriously. That's why I'll never be one of those guys. So anyway, what's the chat saying? Rob's a weirdo. He's obsessed with shaving. Yeah, it looks more like surgical tools than a razor. You know, I mean. But still, I mean, that's it's
no, it's like
these
they both
guys.
disappear. That's because I had to.
For God's sake, it's.
I'm still thirsty. No, they don't. It's not just the shaving thing. It's like if you want me to take you seriously as a journalist, right, as a writer. Yeah. Writing a hit piece that sounds like a 12-year-old girl wrote it to say neener, filled with a bunch of factually incorrect bullshit. That's really a problem. And I know that they get away with it in politics ball and that all the sheep believe you, and then they go around, crushing Cheetos in the street because they're a bunch of idiots and morons. We get it. We understand that. And we get on the same token, on the same side, you get a bunch of people who get riled up to go and, I don't even know what the other side is riled up to do anymore because I don't pay attention. But at the same time, you get you get a bunch of people following the lead, like a bunch of gullible, good little impressionable idiots. And sometimes I do want to just turn my brain off and follow. Sometimes I don't need every second of my day to be like, I have to win every single thing, everything. Some things I can let go. I'm not going to be upset if I pick a line at the grocery store because if I just wander into the longest line because I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to feel stupid because that's something where I'm not really utilizing all of the functioning parts of my brain. But if I'm writing an article that I'm getting paid to write, I want to bring some level of professionalism, right? There's nothing wrong with walking into your kitchen and forgetting why you're there if you're just kind of on your downtime, on your relaxing time. You're not really paying attention. You're just kind of going with the flow. Nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to things that you're supposed to have an opinion on or things you're paid to write an article on, just lazily going along with this little narrative that Gina Carano said something anti-Semitic, or it is really, really getting irritating. It's getting very annoying. And there's days when I do it too. There's days when I'm like, yeah, fire that bitch Kathleen Kennedy. Why are we mad at her? And it's usually, now that I'm at this age and I've been doing this for this long, I can usually give myself a pretty decent reason to hate somebody or disagree with somebody or want them fired based on people I trust telling me that why, so I do it too. We all do it.
Yeah. Tom and Andre are debating where to do a live stream, on the May channel or on Mead. I'm like, okay, let's just let them figure it out.
Well, Tom's gonna be bitching because he doesn't have super chats, and Andre won't let me on, so that means I can go and edit and do something else. So Andre doesn't like me, says Rob.
You didn't hear it from me.
My favorite word right now, mozzarella. Say mozzarella.
So can I show everybody something?
Yes. My mom says mozzarella.
It's mozzarella. Mozzarella.
My mom says mozzarella. I don't know why.
Let me show everybody what I got.
What'd you buy?
This is to replace the ratty old one that I had. This huge check that, this right there. That bad boy there.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it? Mm-hmm. Can everybody see it? No?
Where are you gonna hang that? Where the old one was?
I have no idea. The old one's behind the desk, so you really can't. It's sort of behind the desk, but you can't really see it. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You need to paint in there desperately. You need to clear everything out of that room.
Yeah,
repaint. Just take everything out, and then you can rearrange it. Like that's really what you have to do. Is take everything out, scrub it down, vacuum out that closet. Get everything out of that closet. Get that furniture out of there. The old junky shit.
No, my serious. That's from the movie Backbeat. What are they doing? I'm keeping an eye, one eye on the chat here.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. That's why I'm like, well, if I wrap, because I've been live almost 2 hours, so I was gonna go live like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I might, depending on how quick. I've got the 2 videos clipped. They'll probably clip and then upload later, unless the stream. And what else? What else? Jeffrey Spinner says, "Thank you, Rob, for saying the Italian cheese correctly."
Oh yeah, well that's but a lot of practice saying it. So I mean,
you probably get smacked if you said it wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, here people like from South. Get some. Yeah, order pizza. Make sure you get plenty of mozzarella. I'm like, no, it's not. It's mozzarella, mozzarella, or just moots. Moots.
Yeah, my mom says mozzarella.
Your mom's okay. Your mom's she's nice though.
She's not. I don't know. There's something wrong with her. She's like a 3-year-old. I think something. Like I think that's my thing is like I don't have patience for children.
I got an itchy nose, so right there.
I think I don't have a lot of patience for children, and I don't have a lot of patience for stupid, and I don't have a lot of patience for ignorance, and I don't have a lot of patience for stuff. So I kind of.
So this is. Hold on. Let me show you this is actually they do. Probably I gotta get tuners for I want to get tuners for my Les Paul, but this is actually pretty good. This is the razor that a replica of the one that Gillette made for Kennedy, and right here that Gillette made, they made, and of course it doesn't come up now when I got that there. But yeah, but they made like 6 of them for Kennedy to give out to like dignitaries. Mm-hmm. On behalf of our great company here in America, Gillette, I present to you this gold-plated razor to enjoy as you mark the new relationship between our 2 countries. So, yeah, the JF. So, but it's just a British made.
And my Doge is up. Ooh,
Doge is up.
Yeah.
So it's just a replica of the British tech.
Thank you for subscribing.
So it comes in a travel tin though. That's kind of cool.
What I miss? He's talking about his razors. Was it made for Kathleen Kennedy? No.
No.
I'm looking at my stock portfolio. It's like I'm trying to put like a lot of money every week into it, but like this week I probably only be putting $20 in.
Well, that's
I'm kind of using that as a sort of 401k.
You're getting your feet wet with invest. What do you think 401ks do? They
you
invest
just go and throw like $20 here, $20 there, and then after 5 years you got like 10 grand.
My Kennedy sounds Mayor Quimby-ish. Mine's more Bruce Greenwood. They want the goddamn job. They can have it.
Mayor Quimby.
Error. I made an error. I made an error.
Keely Chow, what'd you miss? Well, we're going to clip. I've got one about the Powerpuff Girls destroying the world and society, and then I've got one about the Spencer Perry plot.
They're bending over backwards to kiss this girl's ass. The race swap Powerpuff Girl there. They're bending over to kiss her ass. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Who the fuck is she?
I don't know, but she probably deserves better than to be in a creatively bankrupt generation of people who have nothing else but to redo.
She's gonna be in Hamilton in the Broadway cast of Hamilton now. They're casting some part.
Oh well.
Yeah, with a black George Washington.
Stupid.
Well, who says George Washington can't be black? I'm like, because he's like a real guy.
Because he wasn't.
He wasn't.
All right, what Martin Luther King then?
People have people.
No,
pitch
hey, what's good for the goose? Oh, it's not about that. It's about under. I don't care.
People will pitch up. Oh my God, you want to see like all the collective outrage on the internet? Tom Hanks in the Martin Luther King story.
We should make that. Can we make that? Can we? Oh, it'd be really hard to blackface him though. It'd be really, really hard too. Oh well. Yeah, Bitcoin's up to 54,000 a Bitcoin. Oh man.
Wait,
I'm
I
sad
got it.
that I
George
didn't buy 'em
Washington
when they were,
as
like,
a
60.
rock.
Hmm?
Oh, I have. For everybody, I have the official Geode action figure. So where's I'm waiting for the chat to catch up to the live stream catch up.
It's a rock. It's just a fucking rock. Who cares?
I got it at Home Depot, actually. I got a 40-pound bag of them for like $6. So.
I want to load
Hey
up
there!
area.
Hey there! I'm Leslie Headland. I want to cast that Geode in my new series, The Acolyte. I like all the Star Wars.
I'm having trouble putting it in frame.
I like all the Star Wars. Don't you know that? There's no such thing as favorite Star Wars. There's just Star Wars. Please give me a job, Kathleen Kennedy. Yabba dabba doo.
Queen Kathleen.
Queen? Oh, she's Queen Kathy now. That's right. Because no one is better than her. You know, so I didn't have Mecha Random. I had the other day. I took some of that Viagra and I gave me an erection. Yabba dabba doo.
That's terrible. Oh, that's bad.
I know. A new low. I'm so ashamed of myself. Let's ask the 8-ball. 8-ball. What are we going to ask the 8-ball?
I don't know.
8-ball.
Is there a skater boy in my future instead?
Is there a skater boy in Mecha Random's future? Okay.
I'm out. I'm done. Oh, Lord. Here's the erection.
Signs. Signs point to yes. Oh, so apparently the 8-ball is spoken. I'm out.
Oh, Lord. That's bad.
Do I have to cancel the order on that fridge rack there?
Huh?
You have to cancel the order on the fridge rack now?
No. You gotta buy me the fridge rack first.
Okay.
So I talked him into getting me a magnetic thing that I can slap on the side of my fridge, so I don't have shit all over my counter because I have a very small kitchen.
Jack Pitterino. Hey Rob, can you do a David Lee Roth impression? No, I really can't. Never tried.
I wouldn't know what a David Lee Roth impression would be. He's not super distinct.
They're still debating. They're still debating where to do the. It's like watching my brother. It's like watching my brothers want to go out, want to order pizza, but they can't decide who should pick up the phone and call. They'll spend 10-15 minutes to deciding whether or not who to call for pizza, and it's just like, would you just one of you make a decision? All right, fine. And usually it's me. All right, you order. No, I don't want to order. You order. No, I don't want it. What do you want? I don't know what I want. What do you want? I don't know. What do you want? I don't know.
See, that's why I just would make myself something. Like, fine, I don't care about you. I'm making myself something.
My brother Lou, one time for my father's birthday, he made reservations at an outdoor restaurant called The Place. I swear to God, that's what this thing. That's what this joint was called.
Sounds like a Seinfeld bit.
The Place.
Ugh.
They didn't serve. You had to bring your own food. They didn't serve anything.
You had to bring your own food?
Steak or lobster, and you had to sit outdoors on stumps.
We mean that.
You had to bring, if you wanted anything else besides steak and lobster, you had to bring it. I said, wait a minute, we're going to a restaurant where you have to bring your own, with to sit outdoors and bring your own food. Yes. I said, that's not a restaurant, that's called a picnic.
How much was this place?
I have no idea, but I made such a stink. I said everybody was and it was like 95 degrees with like 100% humidity or whatever. The most uncomfortable day. And Lou kept saying, "What's your plan? What's your plan? What's your plan? Whoa, you guys have a plan? What's your plan?" I'm like, "You're the one. This was your idea, you moron. What's your plan?" And so finally, it got to a point. I said, "See you later. I'm out of here." I took off. I'm like, I can't remember what I did that night. I think I got Burger King, whatever.
So, what you're saying is
Have
your family
fun.
are really fucking annoying and they're going to sit around and do nothing. until the
they
end of
just-
time. So you might as well just move out here by the time you're waiting for them. You might as well just come out here and
It's-
wait. We should get
it's not- it's
Santiago's
not-
and Culver's.
Oh, don't remind me about Culver's.
And we have a
Culver's is so
Popeyes right
good.
next to Burger King down here.
Culver's is so good.
Yeah, but we also have Popeyes and
And
Santiago's
it's
and
clean.
Culver's.
Nice, bright, clean restaurant too, though. Culver's. That's
And
the
indoor
other thing.
dining is back, so. And nobody
is.
has the coof out here.
Oh, it's. I gotta look at the cases. Carolina Burger from. Oh, Carolina Burger. What's that?
Burger King. I don't know.
I don't know. They're setting up a stream right
Okay.
now.
For who? Whose channel?
I don't know. No, seriously, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like Tom, well, you know, because he wants to lead in. You two should meet in the middle. Well,
What,
like
do,
where?
do it on my
Chicago?
channel? Do it on my channel.
Yeah, do it on Rob's. Do it. Say hey. We'll do it on my channel, and then we'll
No,
get some
I think
view
I-
up, and then be like,
yeah.
no, nobody gets super chats then.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's the
the
only reason
problem.
why you guys are going live is for super chats.
I don't know. Somebody stubbed their toe or something. I don't know.
Somebody stubbed their toe. No, well, we got that you got the Spencer Perry article that I'm sure you're gonna yell about
Oh,
if you care enough by then.
I'm all laughed out. I don't think I can yell about
Ooh,
anything
Nando's
right
is
now.
good. See, I have
What's
not been to
Nando's?
Nando's. There's I think they've got one in Chicago now. Okay, so Nando's is a British place that has like chicken and like a spicy. It's kind of like an Indian inspired thing, but then you got like a chicken. I don't know. Look
Yeah.
up a menu for Nando's. Wawa
Nando's.
beats all. We don't have Wawa out here. In-N-Out Burger is overrated.
Wawa is a convenience store.
Yeah, In-N-Out Burger is a little over. Like I prefer Smash Burger. I think they taste a little bit better. And we have a Smash Burger out here too, and an In-N-Out Burger now. Now we have an In-N-Out too.
Someone, please use Odyssey. Rob, add a $5 tier to meet subscribe star. Oh, that's not to me. That's up to Andre.
Mm.
I can suggest it.
I have Subscribe Star. Nobody wants to use it. I
Yeah,
have Patreon too. You guys, I really, really want more people on my Patreon.
I have that.
so I can
long-
justify checking it every month because I haven't checked. Like I think if I get 1,000 people over on Patreon, we'll check it every single month.
I have that long ass video that I started editing the longer view of Coming to America 2. I can finish that and you can put it up on Patreon.
Who you or
Or
them?
just you. Does Subscribe Star have anything like that?
I don't know. Oh yeah, we
Why
have
am
a
I-
full
why-
spoiler review that I told him no priority for Coming to America. It was kind of a discussion where we went a little off on tangents.
Yeah. And when you say, oh look, Trevor Noah, and I go boo, I overdub boo, you suck, you suck.
Sorry, I was
Like-
looking for. Sorry, I
In-N-Out.
lost Rob for a second. I was looking for their stream to see what channel to link you guys.
Yeah.
And
Ghost
it's not up
6
yet, so I don't know what channel it's gonna be on.
Ghost 620. In-N-Out is overrated. Spent like 2 hours inside waiting. In-N-Out Burger is good, but it's greasy.
They're good. They're better. Like they're good if you're on the strip, and it's like the best thing right there on the strip in that little area.
Yeah, White Castle's good. I mean, it's.
But I'd prefer White Castle. Like I would. Matt G super chatted. Matt G says, "Rob, simulcast on Mead on your channel for watch hours." You could do that. You could
I don't-
stream
yeah,
and
I-
snipe it. Just grab it in
I don't know
OBS.
I don't know how to do it though.
Well, just grab it in OBS and broadcast it like you did Jalopy. Just do a screen thing.
Oh,
But that
okay.
means you have to like.
No, I did Jalopy through the Twitch Studio.
Oh,
Twitch
okay.
Studio app. See this? I keep saying this is right now. Want to see? This is the rarest guitar in right now in America. Like I said, this is the rarest guitar in
You know what
America.
you could do?
Nobody,
You could come out here and we could go hunt for one.
nobody has them out there either.
How do
I've
you know?
looked. I've looked on the internet. Nobody has them. That's the rarest guitar going.
They might not have them on their sites.
Yeah, everybody bought them all. I don't think Epiphone's been having trouble getting stuff overseas. Mazeris, yes, Mazeris, it is an Epiphone. It is an Epiphone is the reissue of the 1959 Epiphone Coronet. That's what that is.
Michael
the
Zelli
reissue
says
of the,
Whataburger is better than In-N-Out. I have not had Whataburger. What's the other one? Wahlburgers we didn't try. I want to go to Vegas. Rob, let's go to Vegas. We'll go back to Vegas so bad.
I want to go. I'm gonna fly KLM to Vegas. So I'll have to go all the way to Amsterdam and then go to Vegas first.
Okay. Well, you come out here first, though. You guys gotta pester him in chat because he's not gonna. Because like I don't know what the hell he's waiting for. There's nothing that he's waiting for. There's no reason for him to stay there. You're waiting for your brothers to go and bicker back and forth and decide what they're gonna do. Meanwhile, you could just be waiting out here, and you could have Culvers and Santiago's every other day. $2 burrito that's the size of your head. You have somebody cooking fresh food. Like I made fresh chicken parm. I can do that now, and it was actually really, really good too because I seasoned stuff.
Let me check the Lost Guitar. If I order from Guitar Center in Las Vegas, they'll ship it to me, right? Yeah.
Jack in the Box is better than In-N-Out. Yeah, Jack in the Box is better than In-N-Out. What about Red Robin? They're like a sit-down restaurant place. They're
like
not
Denny's,
really a fast
almost.
food place. They're more of like a Denny's almost. But
What are they doing
they're
here?
kind of expensive for what they are too.
Red Robin, yum.
Carl's Jr. is better than In-N-Out. Yeah, I like Carl's Jr. better. I do like the Carl's Jr. What do they have? It's the Big Carl. I'll get one of those every now and then, just if I'm like, I want a giant burger that I can't finish. So I'll get one of those because I'll get like a coupon, a buy one, get one free. So I think that was the last time I had one was when you were out here. We had the Big Carl, right? When you were out here? I think so, because I had a coupon.
And a South African restaurant chain specializes in Portuguese African food. Signature is the flame-grilled peri-peri style chicken. Founded in Johannesburg, 1987, Nando's operates 1,000
Nando's?
outlets.
Nando's is good. Or looks good. Nando's looks good. Hey, Tom's in chat. Hey, Tom. Which channel you guys setting on? So I was going to wait until you guys had a stream set up to send you.
What's going on with Tom? What's going on with Tom?
Tom was in chat there for a second. Hardee's isn't horrible. Well, Hardee's is Carl's Jr. Hardee's is the same, only it's on the... What do you have Hardee's, right?
We have Hardee's out here, yeah.
Yeah, so we have Carl's Jr.
Pretty much the same as Carl's Jr.
See, now I'm hungry. Now I want to get something, and I don't have any way to get something.
I bought frozen vegetables actually today.
Without having it delivered. Blaze Pizza is good. Oh, Blaze Pizza. I wish we still had I had one when I lived in Wisconsin. We had Blaze Pizza out there, and it was so good. Like, they make all their stuff fresh. It's fast fried. It takes like 5 minutes to make your pizza right there. They're small, so you can eat like the whole thing if you want. I usually can't.
This is where I'm saying the whole block. Whenever I wanted some kind of rare guitar, I would just hop on the train, go down to 48th Street and with cash in my pocket and say and I would name my $450 out the door, And now the whole block has been torn down, which is just sad. Manny's, Rudy's, We Buy, the original Sam Ash, all of it gone because what's that?
Oh,
what's that?
I was copying and pasting a
it?
Chat here, and I fucked it up. I did it wrong. I got the picture instead of the thing. Here, there you go. There, I was giving you you missed a chat that was directed towards you. Oh, Joseph Pinowitz, thank you so much. Is this Rob looking for an Epiphone 1959 Les Paul standard electric guitar?
Who's saying that?
Joseph Pinowitz. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Joseph Pinowitz. No, it's the reissue of the 59 Epiphone Coronet single with a single P90 pickup.
Yeah, he's got a Gibson Les Paul. He doesn't need the Epiphone one.
No.
They're too heavy though. The Les Pauls are too heavy for me. It's like I tried to play his Les Paul. It's way out of tune when I tried to play it, but it's like so heavy. This fucking thing. Because I'm used to I'll pick up the dulcimer, which is light. What do you like better, Popeyes or Chick-fil-A? Ooh, Popeyes. Tell Tempted to super chat
Yeah,
it, but
let
you
me
still
just-
wouldn't say it. Say what? Say what? Rob, read that. That was to you. What's your hang up?
I got lots of hangups. Full frontal nudity. So that's one of them. So let me share this. Hold on, just share the screen here.
Chick-fil-A line's too long. It is. The Chick-fil-A lines are always kind of long.
All right. Look at that. This is freaking sad right here.
What happened?
Manny's Music site. Former site of Manny's Music. You know, Manny's had been there since I think the 30s. You know, Manny's Musical Instruments, 48 Street Musical Instruments. It was famous. I mean, people would, you know.
Chick-fil-A can't be that good. They are. They're pretty darn good. I mean, they are pretty darn good. I think Popeyes is a little better for their spicy chicken. They're a little greasier. I think Chick-fil-A is a little healthier. It's a little more. I think a lot of the kind of more well-to-do people eat at Chick-fil-A. That's me. That's my stream.
Oh, okay. Well, let me stop. Let me.
You're screen sharing.
Stop.
You better not be. You're gonna be the one that bans me. You'll share porn.
Let me. You want to know? You want to know the history
You'll
behind?
share porn, and I won't allow it.
You want to know the history behind Manny's? What significant place it held in music history?
Oh, I
Hold
think
on.
so much Joseph. I know it's this Zounds is greater.com. Zounds.com.
See, that is this guitar here. Started life as a 59, I think a 59 Les Paul Gold Top, 57 or whatever it was. 58.
Zounds.com. Look up on Zounds.com. There's Joseph Bino was to say. And thank you so much.
But anyway, I was saying this Les Paul used to be owned by Rick Derringer, and then
Rick Derringer.
Yes, when he was, recorded "Hang On, Sloopy," used to be owned by Rick Derringer. He sent it back to the Kalamazoo factory that Gibson used to have at the time. He sent it back to Kalamazoo, had it refinished from the gold top to red, but then he said something about it changed during the refinishing process. So he sold it when he was in New York. He sold it to Manny's. He traded it in for a Sunburst one. Eric Clapton walks into Manny's when he's on tour with Cream, sees the guitar, buys it, gives it to George Harrison. And then George, years later in '73, had it stolen out of his house. It wound up in a shop in Mexico, and he had to buy it back. And he had to buy the guy who stole it another guitar. So, but that's the idea of the stories that used to come out of Manny's. Oh God, they had a Gibson Thunderbird there. Oh, Gibson Firebird. Oh, I should have bought it when I had the chance. Oh.
See, maybe stop doing things when you maybe learn from that. Maybe learn, hey, I should start doing things when I have the chance instead of once it's too late. Because you're gonna realize that time's gonna run out real soon, Rob. Your time's gonna run out a lot sooner than you think. You're not getting any younger, and neither am I.
Yeah, I know.
They're saying 400 on website. So look on that website they just said. Zounds.com.
Zounds.
Yeah.
It's free shipping. Add to cart. Free shipping. Oh. All right.
Well,
Really? They have. It's. Let me see. I'm not gonna screen
Rob
share
is
and put
New
my.
York like me. Is Rob New York? Yeah, he's East Coast.
Does it say in stock? Free shipping on back order. Look, on back order.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's sold out everywhere.
What about Reverb? Does anyone have one?
I have it on an alert for Reverb. When one goes up for sale, I get an alert.
You read the last one. Oh, Ghost 620. Thank you so much for the super chat. Seems like Rob is your anxiety anchor, and like it could be more if mutual. So what's the hang up? I don't know.
Let's see. Are they still debating which?
He's not listening. Rob, there's a super chat for you.
Oh, hold on. You gotta bring the chat up.
We'll make him read it.
You read the last one, so it seems like Rob is your anxiety anchor and like could be more mutual. So what's the hang? I don't want to talk about it.
He doesn't like me. He doesn't like me. I don't know. I think he just doesn't like me that much.
My Xeris, my favorite guitarist, George, is the one that got smashed, probably because it's lost to the ages. It's Gritch. Yeah, the 6122 Country Gentleman. I've always wanted one. Yeah, those are $3,500 now. I mean, you get Electromatic. You get like.
Well, they're going after. Oh yeah, I guess they're doing the main channel for Midnight's Edge. So.
Okay.
Angry
well, I don't
investors
see.
ask Bob Paycheck why he hasn't fired Kathleen Kennedy. Sorry to put you on the spot, Ghost 620 says it's all right. He needs a. No, sometimes you need a kick in the balls every now and then to get off your butt and do something.
There you go. There you go, my Xeris.
Well, that's the higher end one. That's the $3,000.
Well, yeah. Well, that's $3,000. Yeah.
Well, what was the one you were looking at that was similar to that?
I don't remember.
Oh, don't feel bad, Ghost 6. It's all right. It's all right.
I mean, there's a bunch of different ones. These are streamliners and.
Squirrel. Did you see? Oh, my squirrels are outside. They're so cute. They're big and fluffy, and they're so funny. They're like they I guess one of my neighbors feeds them peanuts every now and then. So they'll find like a peanut on the ground. He'll just toss a couple because they used to hang off of his bird feeder. So they're out there. They'll sit there, and they'll just be like, oh, there's a peanut, and then they'll go for it, and then they'll be like fighting and playing with each other, and they'll be like chasing each other back and forth. It's really really cute. Yeah, I've got two of them in my trees outside.
So here's one that's.
Nicole Milan, sorry, spotted me a squirrel outside my window. It's all right. I will like. I'm kind of at the point where I could argue with people on Twitter, or I could just watch my squirrels because I'm like, they're more entertaining. They make more sense. That's all they really want. You're like, you're on my branch. I want to be here. That's my nut. I want that, peanut. And they're so much better than.
They got more going on than people.
Yeah, they're so much smarter and more interesting than people sometimes.
So here's not it's close, but it's not really.
Musicians Friend is taking pre-orders, and thank you so much, Joseph Beinowitz. They're taking pre-orders $400 if you're buying a guitar.
Yeah, well, they've been taking pre-orders, but who knows when they're coming.
Read Disney's statement about Kennedy today. No, what was Disney's statement about Kathleen Kennedy?
She's a treasure. She's an absolute treasure.
Yeah, she's so precious that they'll break her if they hurt her little feelings.
You ever notice Kathleen Kennedy's had a lot of she's had a lot of work done. Kathleen Kennedy's had a lot, and she's had a lot of work done to her face. Yeah. Robert Meyer Burnett's live. The grief of Wanda Maximoff and news from Disney annual shareholder meeting.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I just read that article from the shareholder thing. I'm sure we'll talk about that tonight on iCouncil too.
I'm sorry, but it's just they couldn't stick the landing. I know you held an entire town hostage and caused people an unbelievable amount of pain that made them wish for death. But golly gee, shucksy doodles, there's just nothing we can do about it.
Right.
We're just so stunning and brave. Bizzy's girlfriend.
Bizzy's. Well, that's really what it is. That's really
Bizzy's.
Kathleen Kennedy. The problem with it's Disney stock sunk almost 4%. Oh, did it? Let me look it up. Let me look it up on my
Disney stock sink on the.
I don't know. Actually, no, I don't Samsung Pay. Nobody's set this up.
Yeah, that's what it says. Bizees. Well, and they arrested the one guy who tried to stop her.
I don't actually have any Disney, but what is it going at?
Like so, they arrested the one guy who tried to stop her.
Oh, and Wanda.
Yeah. Well, how would they stop her?
Ooh,
Like,
195. Yeah, but it was up anyway. It's been, it's gone up $40 anyway. So it's still up. I mean, it did dip $5, so I don't understand why it's still so popular, but I guess people are stupid. I should have bought it when it was at $79. Oh well. I never have the, like, I thought the world was gonna end. I was banking on, this being the one that would set in motion the next actual Renaissance. This would be the big one that would wipe out a good third of all the useless assholes on the planet, and it didn't. And I'm really kind of disappointed by it.
The plague?
Yeah. I thought we were going to get like a new modern day Renaissance, and the world would absolutely change. Like, I really honestly thought that for about a month or two. And, especially with, this is it. This is like something major is going to happen. Something entire. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's just a little wet fart that comes and goes like the wind. It's still nothing. Anywho, I should probably let you go get ready for your stream.
There's a lot more people. There's a lot more stupid people now, though. That's the thing. Just like everybody in Star Trek: The Next Generation is an artist or a philosopher or an actor or an engineer or a scientist. I mean, you never see the stupid people on the Next Generation. But they're out there. They've got to be out there. It's just I think that the Federation has keeps them busy.
Yeah, they're on the Discovery ship. They sent them off 1,000 years into the future where they won't do any more damage and do any more harm.
Everybody listens to jazz and classical music, and and they paint.
They're progressing. They're advancing their damn society, not like now.
Yeah, they read poetry, like Well, Gene Roddenberry notoriously hated rock music.
On eBay for $700 to $5,000. Joseph Binowitz says. Oh, well, wow.
No,
Thank you so much.
Joseph Binowitz. Those are the 5,000 ones are the very rare models that from the 60s. The $700 ones, those are guys who don't actually own the instruments. Those are brokers from Japan. You pay them, and they go buy it for you. They go down to the shop and buy it for you.
Yeah.
I was watching Trogley. He said it's a legit thing. But you're probably going to overpay. That's the thing.
All right, so I should probably wrap this up so you can go get something to eat before your stream, because you're going to be live with them probably until we're live over on High Council. So
I bought hot dogs.
You bought hot dogs? I thought you had hot dogs.
I have more hot dogs now.
Right.
Yeah, I have more hot dogs.
I made chicken parm from scratch. So Neener.
Chicken parm, you taste so good. I also got wonton soup.
Yeah, but I got real food that I made from scratch. So you could have people cook for you if you know.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
We get off your butt and
all right.
People cook for you. Anywho, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been super fun.
Well, no, Joseph Binowitz, no, that's nothing to be sorry about. I mean, that's I was wondering the same thing. Then I saw Trogley on the on eBay, not on eBay, on YouTube, Trogley's guitar show, and he explained. I'm like, oh, okay, so that's what it is.
Cyberplayer has to go pay a bill. Yeah, I got it. Well, we're wrapping anyway. So he's got a stream in 10 minutes. Go over and raid Midnight's Edge. It's on the main channel.
Yeah.
Main channel.
Right.
And I'm going to take a break, I think. I'm going to sit this one. Well, it's on the main channel, so I don't have to show up. I don't have to. No, nothing against that. Like, I don't have to. I don't feel as obligated to be there, so I can edit in the background and eat and play some Terraria. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been super fun. And raid their stream. Say Mecha sent you. You got 200 people over there already, so 100 more people can just jump over there if you like more of him. And then come right back over to World Class Bullshitters for our High Council stream tonight. So where we'll be talking about all this.
My Xeris, no, I don't watch Rick Beto. I watched him a few times. He's okay.
You should do streams like this on your channel where you just answer questions from chat. Would you guys watch him?
Yeah, well, you clipped me out of existence.
Huh?
Hello?
I wouldn't
I'm
clip you out
gone
of
now.
existence.
No, there you go.
I just said, would
All
you
right.
watch? Would they watch you?
Someone, Bobby Bologna said, yeah, I guess.
I guess. I guess.
All right, well.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
All right, bye.